put you under a bit of pressure, didn't they, for long periods?
Yeah, they did. It was a bit of a battle out there, really. Pretty high completion rate for them in particular. So we're going set for set and a few kicks, and yeah, they're a difficult side to manage. They've got a big team, and they certainly attack the ball in the air.
They showed some fight, didn't they, Neil? Like you just couldn't put them away when you...
Yeah, they did. Look, we hammered their line for a few sets there, and we got desperately close a couple of times to tries, and they hung in and got down the other end, and then when they got that try to put them back in the game, we really had time on the clock. We had to fight, and in the end I was very happy with defensive efforts in the second half. There's a period there where they were struggling to get the halfway, so it didn't really mount much pressure on our line, and our yardage sets were pretty good. So I was, we needed to be good defensively, and I thought for large parts of the night we were. It was good line speed, and the big men in the middle did a good job.
Probably either side of half time, they must have had maybe 4 or 5 restarts. That's all they forced, 4 or 5, but you didn't crack. Is that one of the more pleasing things as well?
Well, you've just got the better sides in this competition. We've got to be able to get onto the next set, don't they? I mean, the kickers are so good that they'll normally find the in goal, and you've got a repeat set, and you might have to endure 3 of those, and then turn your possession into something when you finally get the ball. And we need to be a side that can do that. And tonight we show we can. We need to be able to back that up week to week. And that's something that from the Penrith game to the Broncos game to now that we're starting to get a bit of consistency about what we do defensively. And for an intercept try there, which is a bit of a gift and probably a spilt bomb. Other than that, we've really kept them at bay.
Do you think it was a boost for you to have Bowen back tonight?
Yeah, it was. Look, Mango obviously recovered from his knee, and he gives Johnathan a backup kicker when he strikes the ball nicely, and he was on that ball for that try, which is great to see him go under the post there. But he was sharp with the carries, and he got in front of them to make a few tackles there when they were getting through our line a little bit at goal line defence. So it's good to have him back.
It lifts the side, doesn't it, JT? Like often your success seems to go hand in hand with the way he plays.
Yeah, he's a big part of our team. There's no doubt about that. And when his confidence is high, we're playing good. So he's building towards something special. It's a step in the right direction for him. And as a team, we need to build on that.
Did you sort of feel during the week that he just seemed to have that extra spring in his step that maybe hasn't been there for a few weeks? Did you sense that he had a bit more?
Yeah, certainly at training. The last session he was bouncing around really good. So hopefully that continues, and team puts in the effort and we get some more points.
What did you make of that, JT? Were you totally satisfied with that effort, or do you think there's still areas to
there's
improve?
Still areas we can improve on. Like Neil said, I thought our defensive effort was great. They really put us under the pump, especially in that second half. They got a fair few repeat sets, and it's good that we can defend our line, and that's what you need to do in this competition, because you don't get many opportunities to score points, and we took those tonight.
It's going to be a good battle for the number 6. Sorry, number 7. Number 7 jersey in 3 weeks. The two fellas.
Yeah, it will be. It's looking forward to it. Yeah, look, there's a couple. We're on the road for a couple now. Parramatta, then South. So it's on a Friday night on a shorter turnaround. So we need to build into our games. We saw the quality of the game last night, the South and Manly game, and slugging it out, set for set, and very minimal errors, and that's a bit of a benchmark with what Melbourne are doing as well. So you just need to be one of those sides that can get into that sort of game, and because you need to do that against the better side. So we need to take the positives out of tonight. We needed a win. There's no doubt about that. 2 from 6, and now we push up playing at home, and we've been away for 4 out of 6 games. So we'll take a lot of confidence out of that. It's great to have Mango back. Ash Graham, 100 tries. Celebrated that tonight, which is fantastic. Tarek Sims has punched out 2 80-minute games in a row, so he's certainly coming back into his own. And I'm really happy with our big men like Jimmy and Thumper. Matty Scott up front. They really got us forward aggressively and gave Jono some room to kick and play with the ball as well. So that's what we need from our men.
I was going to mention Tarek. It was a big night for him, wasn't it? Just confidence-wise, the way he played. Yeah,
look, he's been enjoying it out there. Not only is he carrying the ball a bit better now, but he's a bit of a menace defensively. He's just getting in front and doing his job there when he's on the left next to Jono, and we moved him over to the other side, and he did his job there too. So it didn't seem to faze him. He just, as he said in the shed, he just loves playing footy with the boys, and he's starting to get get that confidence back from having those two bad injuries.
Johnathan, it was obviously a slow start to the year. Do you feel like that period's behind you now, or is the jury still out as to whether you've moved on from that? You know.
Oh, look, like I said, I thought, the Penrith game we were good, and then we backed that up against the Broncos, and it was a step in the right direction for us, and we just need to build on that. We need to come to training and make sure we're executing our plays, and we've got our defensive focus, and that's what we've done over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we need to continue that because it's a tough competition.
Do you feel that even though it was interrupted by a Broncos loss, that the team is building that momentum now?
Yeah, look, it was a tough loss down there, but certainly I thought that was probably our best game across the park, even though we didn't get the 2 points. But it was a step in the right direction, and we just need to keep building now. It's a tough competition, and you've got to be on your game every week. So, the boys are doing well. We just got to make sure we keep our intensity, our training, and making sure we're doing the right things.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.